Can I be your friend?
Of course you could be my friend, sweetie.
Thank you. I won a contest. I won the MTV Ultimate Rockstar Dream Vacation Contest, and I get to interview bands here.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, lucky you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you too, babe. And you definitely have a weird vibe to you, so swag. ASAP.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh shit.
Molded. I just got molded.
You got molded.
Molded. Let me see molded face. Molded.
How does it feel to get molded, bitch? Molded.
Molded.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You're stupid.
When you get molded, you'll say anything to change the subject.
Molded.
What's up, bro?
What up, P?
What's up? That was an old interview from ASAP Rocky.
Yes, sir. That shit was hella funny. She was like, I just want an award. What did she say?
She was.
I want a contest.
I don't know if she's doing like a bit or something. It seems like she's kind of pulling his leg. You feel me?
Right.
She
And
seems
the
like
mic-
an actor or something.
Yeah, the mic she's using is called Weird Vibes.
Weird vibes.
So she's probably playing a role.
Yeah, she's probably playing a role.
His response is spot on. It's hella funny.
You got to look at his face.
He's like, oh, that's what we're doing here.
Oh, you won a contest. That's why you're weird.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I just wanted to start off the show by thanking all the listeners. This is episode number 44.
44.
Shout out to everybody
22.
who's been fucking with us. Yeah.
For real.
And also I want to encourage you guys, if you're first time listening on SoundCloud, go write some comments. We want to get the comments lit. So right now, if you're listening on SoundCloud right now, put in a comment like right at this mark, and make a friend. Talk to somebody.
Right.
We'll talk to you. We'll talk back.
I've been slacking on replying on comments. Well, maybe because there are no comments.
Yeah, we got. What's up, man? Don't be shy. We got all these listeners.
Hey, talk that shit. You know what I mean? We'll blast back. Or leave a positive comment. Don't matter.
And also subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to us on iTunes.
Please do.
And not only that, leave a review on iTunes because that really helps us out.
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's get into this.
Yes, sir.
So
44.
This is why I don't fuck with wild animals.
He's like, I'm bigger than you. Oh my god. No.
Oh! She got snatched. How crazy is it that I just heard this now that we got the headphones on? Her dad was like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
he was like,
that's all bad.
Yeah, that's all bad.
I was reading about it, and they're talking about how this is like the parents' fault, and it's like neglect of the child and stuff. So this happened in Vancouver, or close to Vancouver, I believe. And these are the same sea lions that actually we see over here at the pier. So this happened like just literally yesterday or maybe the day before or something like that. And what happens is in the summertime, if you try to find the sea lions at the pier, they're never there because they like it a little bit colder. So what they do is they migrate up north.
Right.
So they usually go past Oregon, go up to like Washington, go to like
so they on their mob.
Canada. They mob all the way up there. So these are the same ones as we see over here at freaking Pier 39 and shit. You can
see the look in his
sea
eyes,
lions.
bro. He looked pissed.
The sea lion?
The sea
so
lion.
I guess what they're doing first were they're feeding the sea lion bread.
Do they not like that shit or something?
I think it was just like a hungry sea lion.
They on ketosis. They're like, yo, we don't eat carbs over here, boy.
I don't know, but if you watch the video even further, you see that the sea lion sticks around and is like hoping for food still.
Yeah.
Like after that whole shit. So let's play this from the beginning. I saw this yesterday, by the way, and Joe Rogan posted it. I seen it like on a bunch of different things. And young Murph, who we had for our last episode, YMTK.
Shout out Murph.
He saw a sea lion the same day. I was like, yo, bro, I don't know if I would do that because
Be
I sent
cool.
him. Yeah, I sent him the video. I was like, I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah.
He was just like chilling at. I don't know what beach it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sea Lion came up on them and he was kind of playing.
That sea lion, I seen that video too on Merce page. That sea lion looked like he was having fun though. Compared to this sea lion,
It did.
He looked like he on a mission for something.
Yeah, look at his eyes right there.
You could see it in his eyes. He's angry.
He's looking. He's like, that little girl's looking like a snack.
Like a little schnackums. He reminds me of that meme with the sea lion with the bloodshot eyes.
I haven't
You ever
seen
see that?
that.
He's crying. That shit is hella
I
funny.
have not seen that meme.
I was trying to look for it earlier. I googled sea lion with bloodshot eyes.
Oh, you couldn't find it
Yeah,
though?
I couldn't find it.
Like a high ass sea lion.
Yeah, it's hella funny.
Damn.
But let's
All
play
right,
that
let's
shit.
watch this shit.
He's like, I'm bigger than you. Oh my god.
You hear that?
She's like, I'm bigger than you.
Yeah. The lady says he's like, I'm bigger than you. Of course he's fucking bigger than you. This fool is like probably 1,000 pounds.
Close to.
Close to it. Like
Yeah.
at full grown, a full grown sea lion.
Yeah, let's just sit on the edge. Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god. Oh my
Right.
god. Look at David Dow just jumping in to save the
Are you
girl.
alright?
Yo, I wonder if like,
Are you alright? You're not
do sea
injured?
lions have
You're
sharp
good?
teeth?
Okay.
I think they have kind of like round triangle teeth.
Right.
Let me search this real quick. Sea lion teeth.
I'm wondering if that girl like received any damage or anything like that.
All right, let's look.
Ooh,
this
that
shit.
shit looking beast. That shit must
yeah.
have hurt.
Yeah, those are fucking
Yeah.
pretty sharp ones, actually.
And their jaw strength has to be strong.
Let's see what a sea lion specs is. Sea lion. What should I search? Weight.
Yeah, weight. Jaw strength. A male
About 300
kilograms.
660 pounds.
Pretty
on average.
fucking heavy.
Damn. The largest sea lions in stellar, which can weigh up to 2,200 pounds. What
Holy
the fuck? And grow up to a length of 10 feet.
That's like as big as a fucking black bear or a grizzly bear.
Sea lion bite force. Let's check this out.
12 most powerful bites.
I don't know if it'll be up here. That's too much researching for now.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I don't want to fuck with animals like that.
Yeah. I just let them be. I've been seeing hella like clips of animals just like firing back at people messing with them.
Yeah.
Like that giraffe. I saw like a giraffe the other day.
What'd the giraffe do?
Like it just fucking kicked a guy or some shit like that.
I didn't see this one.
Speaking of animals, there was that guy, the elephant poacher that was killed today.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about
I
it.
forget his name.
That's some fucked up shit though.
Right.
You killing elephants? Those are endangered animals.
I forget
Those are
his name.
smart animals. They remember hella shit.
I don't get what the point of that is. So, South African hunter crushed to death by elephant. This guy looking shady. So, it says South African big game hunter died after being crushed by an elephant cow that had been shot on a game reserve in Zimbabwe at the weekend. And he wasn't actually shooting the elephant. I read that it was one of his group mates or whatever shot the elephant and he was next to it and then collapsed on top of him.
That's fucked up.
And I don't even think they were actually hunting at that moment. I think they were just like observing, but they happened to startle that group of elephants, and then just cause a conundrum. And then
So were they
bang,
they're
bang.
hunting for elephants though, or were they hunting for something else and they happened to stumble by a couple angry elephants?
Well, this guy Theonis Botha was leading a hunt with clients when the group accidentally walked into the middle of a breeding herd of elephants. So that is fucking nuts. Like people, it says clients, so that means people paid to go on this trip with him. You know what I mean? So that's actually fucking crazy.
I think like the thing about it too is a lot of times, especially in Africa, they do these things, like poachers do these things because they have no other way. You know what I mean? They're poor as fuck over there. It's third world,
Right.
and you got to do something.
You got to do what you got to do to survive.
You know,
that is actually
so
very
it's kind
true.
of a double-edged sword. You can't like blame them.
Right.
It's just bad all around.
And I was watching this documentary on Netflix. It was about Was it on elephant tusks? Who else do they poach for ivory? Rhinos. Yeah, that's what it was. They're talking about rhinos and elephants. Some of the people, some of the tribes that live in Africa, like, kind of support it because elephants will come and trample like the crops, yeah, and shit like that, and where they're living, and it'll cause them terror. So that's why some of them do it too as well. So I guess from their perspective, it's not that. Like,
it's just too many people in the world, man.
Yeah,
there's gonna be an epidemic.
Right.
There's gonna be, I don't know. Well, think about all the things that kill people. Right, like disease. Disease, everything, flus. And then after we got vaccines, now everybody's alive for way longer. Right. I remember when I was in high school, I did a project. And back then there were 6.3 billion people in the world, because I used that line, 6.3 billion people, and that stuck with you. Now there's over 7 billion people, like way over 7 billion.
Yeah, that's another, holy shit,
right?
A billion people is
like,
fucking
a billion
lot.
More people in the world since my senior year of high school.
That's like almost like 6 years ago.
Yeah,
7 years ago. Oh my god,
right?
That is fucking nuts.
That's manly, dude. I ain't having it. I ain't having it. But one thing I do have to have is a drug test.
Is a drug test.
So I've been fun employed for a second.
Right.
Switching over from still working at NASA, but switching over the contractor. It used to be San Jose State. Okay. And now it's going to be Jacobs. And so I have to have a drug test. I have a medical marijuana recommendation. Right. So it's legal for me to smoke marijuana. Right. It's legal for me to consume it. But I still have to take this drug test and not test positive for THC. Right. Or what is it called? Cannabinoids?
Cannabinoids. THC is the chemical they test for.
Okay. Yeah, so that's stupid of me. Yeah. That sucks, right?
Everyone's not on the same page about drug tests. And everything's super old school, you know what I mean? Uh-huh. So it's not updated when it comes to that kind of stuff.
The thing that sucks about it, too, is that THC sticks in your body for hella long.
Dumbass long.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it sticks to the fats.
Right, or something like that. I don't know why it actually stays in your system for so long. I need to research that. But
internet's not going too quick.
Right. But I actually... go ahead, play this.
I understand the results were a little off.
Every employee has tested positive for the following: marijuana, MDMA, PCP, HGH, Lipitor, Adderall, Dayquil, NyQuil. Why would anyone take both? Nitrous oxide, Benzedrine, Valtrex, Flomax, Cialis, and birth control. Thanks for bringing that up, buddy. I can't have kids. Don't need birth control.
Yo, what? That means them boys was on birth control?
Yeah, fucking workaholics.
Birth control funny. And Cialis, so they was...
Cialis, they're just doing the opposites.
Yeah. Dayquil, NyQuil. Why the fuck would anyone take both?
All right, so I'm on maryjane.com.
Right.
I haven't smoked for, let's see, maybe 5 days or something like that. I've been working out regularly. I drink a lot of water usually, but the past 2 days I haven't drank so much water. Right. I don't know when my test is going to be. I go back to work tomorrow. So
you think it's going to be...
I assume it'll be the first week. I don't know if it'll be... I don't think it'll be tomorrow, because I'm sure they'll give you like a notice. Intro, you know what I mean? Like, okay, you got to go over here. And
yeah, it's probably not at NASA too. You probably
it's probably at a different facility. And but I gotta pass it. So I'm on maryjane.com right now, and there's a couple different methods. Let's just pick one. There's method 1, pump yourself full of vitamins and supplements. Method 2, sweat it out. Method 3, drink lots of fluids. Method 4, detoxification drink. Which one do you want me to read about?
Let's go detoxification drink.
Okay. All right. Does it work? It can if used correctly. These drinks are sold under various names and companies. You can look around online and find reviews to be able to choose one that has the best chance of working. There are those that you drink for a few days that can help speed up your body's own breakdown of THC, but these can take a week, and it could get expensive. However, for those without much time to spare, you may want to try a drink that helps mask anything in your system for a short window, usually 4 to 6 hours.
Right.
These drinks will clear your bladder or any carboxy THC, and ensure that it stays clear for 4 hours, even if you still have the THC elsewhere in your system. These drinks can be pricey, and not all brands will work the same.
Right.
You can Google around for reviews to see which brands work best for folks, but remember, whatever drink you buy, you need to follow the directions carefully. Okay.
That's actually pretty true.
Yeah.
It may or may not work, and it also depends on your body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like how fast your metabolism is,
and how
fast you
your
break
body,
down THC.
Yeah, how fast or how your body reacts to that drink too, because it may or may not work. And that's the thing about detoxification drinks. It's low key like a scam too, because say you do fail the drug test, you can't get pissed and sue the company, because then when you go to court, they're gonna be like, yo, I use this fucking detoxification drink to pass this drug test, and I tested positive for drugs. So like, what the fuck? You can't say that in court.
And I'm sure there's a disclaimer,
right?
This may not work.
Exactly.
You know, so you can't be suing off that shit.
Right. I actually used a detoxification drink like back in high school when I was on probation. I had to get tested like every 2 weeks. But I actually didn't end up having to take a test that week that I took the drink. So I would never know if it worked. It was this drink from GNC called Strip. It's kind of like what you were talking about. You don't eat for like you don't eat the night before, and then you pop that drink in the morning. You wake up early, pop that drink, and drink hella water, and then you're supposed to like piss like 6 times, and then on the like the 7th or 8th piss, you'll be clean.
Damn, 6 times?
Some shit. I mean, I could be exaggerating.
That's a lot of fucking pee, dude.
But it was close to that amount. So it was. And actually
you gotta time your piss. You're like, all right, my test is at noon.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
to pick 6 times before noon.
I'm in high school though, so I'm like, all right, I gotta piss at second period. I gotta piss during break, maybe lunch or some shit like that. My probation officer would always come during fucking second period. That's what I remember. So when it comes to detoxification drinks, I don't know if they actually work or not, because the day I had to use it, I didn't get tested. So if you're listening out there, be careful when it comes to these drinks.
My friend has to take a drug test too. And he said that it's been like 3 weeks since he's last smoked, and he's been drinking lots of water, lots of cranberry juice.
Right.
And he's still he's taking the tests from like the dollar store, getting those tests, and he's still testing positive. Yeah,
it takes a while. So like I was saying, when I was on probation, like right when I got wrapped up, whatchamacallit, or like a little before they started testing me, it was like my first test, and I told them, I was like, yeah, I smoked before this, so like it's gonna test positive. And this wasn't a test to like get me in trouble or anything. They just tested me for some reason. And from that first test date that I tested positive, they tested me another like 2-3 times, and then I wasn't clean until like the third test, which was like 40 days later, like 40 full days. So that, for me, that's how long it took for the weed to get out of my system.
That's a long ass time, dude.
40 days is a long. That's like a month and almost a half.
I passed one when I was like getting a job before,
right?
And I smoked like a week before it, but I like drank a lot of water, and that day I pissed hella times.
Yeah.
And before the test, and then when I finally did the test, I was like just hoping to dilute it.
Yeah.
And it worked. I was clear, but I didn't smoke a lot back then. Now I smoke like
regularly
5 times a week. Like not every
5
single
times
day,
a day.
But yeah, but like on the days that I do smoke, I smoke a lot. You know what I mean? So
I feel it.
I feel like it's in my body still.
Right.
You know, even sometimes when I sweat, I feel like, oh shit, I still got a little bit of high the next day. You know?
Ooh, THC. You're like, little drip,
getting a little psychedelic here. Yeah, but I think I got to get one of those tests.
Yeah,
and see what the results are myself.
Just to keep it G, just to keep it safe.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I was gonna
but can you like do something about it? Can you be like, yo, I have a medical marijuana recommendation. I need this. Like, would they just be like, nah, it's not gonna work?
I don't know. See, it depends, because I had to take a blood test for life insurance, and they test you for like their main thing was tobacco.
Uh-huh.
Being in your system. And I for sure had weed in my system. And then they didn't really trip about it, you know what I'm saying? So maybe like NASA won't trip just because it's fucking weed, you know what I mean? Maybe they're looking for like other shit. But that's something you kind of want to get cleared up before you take the test.
I think they just don't want you to be high on the job.
Right.
Which, like, I'm not gonna be.
Right.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's weird because it's a fine line. There's like no way to prove it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And you got to be careful. Actually, when we were talking about drinking hella water, you'll get in trouble for diluting your test sample or whatever.
Yeah, that looks shady too.
Yeah.
It's like when these UFC fighters run away from their drug tests and shit. That looks like, dude, you're taking freaking steroids or some shit.
Yeah, it's just
like,
take it.
Running away is like admission of guilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it's saying.
Yep.
I actually have a crazy ass story. Not a crazy ass story, but this is how I passed one of my drug tests when I was trying to become not a contractor, a sales rep for Comcast, which was contracting work. I had to take a drug test. And this is actually great. I hope this isn't incriminating in any way. This is low-key a pro tip.
This is only for the hella moted friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a pro tip, a low tip.
And also put your comments on your drug test experience.
Yeah. Please do. Let us know. It's actually hella funny to see like what our listeners have been through too as well. But I had a drug test coming up for Comcast, and I for sure had, just everything in my system. And I knew I wasn't going to pass because that shit was coming up in a week. And just from my previous experience with drug tests and shit, I just knew I wasn't going to pass. So I was like, hella thinking, like, what can I do? It's like that one thing that you always say, limitation inspires creativity. I was limited on time. You know what I mean? So I had to get creative. So I got an idea from my friend. He had to pass a drug test for his for Oakland PD or some shit like that. And he gave me a tip. He was like, yo, you should just like put some clean piss in a condom, keep it in your pants, and then once you get inside, you just poke a hole in the condom, and then you pour all that shit out into the cup. And I was like, yo, that's hella nuts. But I was like, it might work. It might fucking work. So he was telling me his story. So I was like,
whose piss was it?
It was one of my boys. One of my boys' piss.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts. So basically what happened was he was telling me this idea, and I was like, yo, like, you just did this shit, like, let me use your piss since your piss is clean. So he was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it for you. So he pissed.
I'll piss in this condom for you because you my boy.
You my boy. Nah, that's my boy. Shout out him. I don't want to drop any names or anything, but so he pissed into a condom for me. He wrapped it up and he put it in a little Ziploc bag. He's like, here, bro.
At least you got the Ziploc. I thought you were like bare condom.
No. He put it in a Ziploc.
in the underwear.
Yeah, no. So,
because you got to keep it warm too, right?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
one thing.
So what I had to do was I had to heat up water in like, and put it in a thermos. I made sure it was like lukewarm, and then I dropped the condom into the thermos. And then I kept it there right before my chest. I was wearing gloves. I cleaned the condom and all that shit. So I was like, I was not trying to be,
Yeah.
I'm a high key a germaphobe when it comes to certain things. So I had to make sure it was clean. Everything was cool. So I put that shit in the thermos right before I'm about to go to my the test. Pull up to wherever it was, somewhere in San Jose. The shit's like lukewarm. I basically right before I go in, drop that shit into my pants. And then I brought a little paper clip with me just to poke a hole in there.
Yeah. And
then we get into the center, fill out all my information, this and that. And they actually check you. I think
they like pat you down,
or like they did some sort of check. Cause I remember it was like, I got hella nervous right before I had to do the thing, or you have to like empty out your pockets or some shit like that. So, luckily that shit was in my pants. And then I just go into the fucking bathroom and I'm like, all right, here we go. You can just pull that shit out, poke a hole in there, and then fill the whole cup with it. And then
I'm really interested in this topic. So how did you poke the hole? Did you like put it inside the cup and just like poke a hole and let it drain out?
Yeah. Basically, I poked a hole into the thing.
Okay.
And
after that, since it's a condom, you know that
you have to discard it.
Yeah, they say you can't flush condoms because it'll come back up.
Yeah.
So
actually, I forget what I did with that shit.
You probably flushed it, dude.
I probably flushed it. Dead ass for sure.
But hopefully there's hella people so you don't know whose condom that is.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't remember the exact details. I'm kind of just like remembering the story now that we're talking about drug tests and shit. So I passed.
Amazing.
I passed.
I don't know if I want to go that far.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely other ways. I'm not really too sure. If you guys have any ideas, any other listeners, drop that comment. You know what I mean? Let us know.
I feel like my metabolism's pretty fast though.
Right.
I might just risk it.
Ooh.
I might just risk it, dude.
Push me till the edge. That's risky.
Super risky, but I don't know if I'm about that condom pee-pee life.
Right. And you have to find someone with clean pee.
Yeah.
That's the thing. During that time, I was like,
I'm not going to ask you, dude.
Yeah, you definitely for sure shouldn't ask me. You were like, oh, okay. NyQuil, DayQuil.
NyQuil, DayQuil.
NyQuil, DayQuil. Cialis, birth control. Oh, my God.
Wait, hello, I can't have a child.
Yeah, she's
Why
like,
am I taking birth control?
It's like, thanks for bringing that up, asshole. But yeah, that was a stretch. I had to go that far. But fuck it, I passed, with flying colors. And I got the job.
Nice. Amazing.
Love. With the fidget widget of love.
Fidget widget of love, man.
So these fidget spinners are a hot topic right now.
Yes, they are.
And what do you think about these fidget spinners?
I don't know. It's just a fad. It's like one of them things that's going to come and go.
I saw it like months ago, and I was like, yo, I kind of want this. It looks kind of cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like to be spinning something like... Because I'm fidgety. I always like bounce my leg up and down. I'm always moving around, like touching stuff. I have like ADD sometimes.
I think we all do, in a sense.
Yeah. Like I could never sit still.
No,
like,
me
ever.
neither.
So I was thinking, maybe this fidgety thing.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard not to move the mic. That's a bad habit I have on the podcast. I haven't moved it yet, so I'm pretty proud.
If you watch on YouTube, I'm always like changing positions.
Right.
Especially this chair. I'm like rocking back and forth all the time.
Right.
But these fidget spinners are taking over. They're everywhere right now. And
you know what the funny thing is? Like, even though they're so like fucking popular right now, I've never seen one in person.
Really?
Yeah.
Go to Walgreens, dude. They sell it $6.
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
Dude, it's like Amazon's best selling thing right now, best new seller.
Yeah.
And everybody like has them.
People
like
are getting creative.
Kids have them.
I was when we were doing research right before this podcast, I was looking on Instagram. I was looking up fidget spinner hashtag, and people are making some sick ass ones.
Yeah,
like I saw what's that thing from Quidditch? Harry Potter, that little gold shit.
The
snitch, yeah, golden snitch.
Golden snitch.
Yeah, someone made one like that. It's like a ball and it was spinning. I was like, oh shit, that's tight.
That's sick, dude.
I don't know if I'd spend money on it, but that's tight.
Yeah.
Like,
what's nice about it, I guess, for the kids is it's hella cheaper.
Yeah.
Than what was the big thing? Hoverboards were the big thing.
Hoverboards,
like 2 years ago or whatever.
Like back when we were kids, it was like yo-yos.
Yeah,
yo-yos are fire.
Fucking Yo Mega X Brain, that's my shit. I still want one.
Is that that brand?
Yeah, Yo Mega
X Brand.
The Yo Mega was the brand, and the X Brain was like the type.
Okay.
And then you used to fucking walk the dog on that
shit. Yeah, it would be hella smooth.
Yeah.
Like keep going and shit.
I kind of want like a good ass like. I want to just like ball out on $100 fucking yo-yo one time.
Wait, did you have bars of that shit?
No, I didn't, but it's just hella fun.
Yeah,
like,
I've always wanted I could walk the dog.
Dude, I seen yo-yoers. Like I got into it. Like I went into the wormhole after getting this yo-yo from Dave & Buster's. And the Dave & Buster's one was pretty good. Like it could sleep and you could do tricks and shit. And it was like one of those not free things, but you play the games, you get the tickets, and then with the credits you buy something from the store.
Yeah.
So I got a yo-yo. And it was working hella good. I was like, damn, imagine I had a Yo Mega X Brain or whatever. And I was just going through this.
Like, imagine the possibilities,
right?
bro. I fucking swear.
I was going through this loophole of yo-yo videos. And there's these guys that yo-yo, but it's like not connected to the yo-yo. The string isn't connected to the yo-yo. So it goes all the way down. And as it reaches the end of the string, it wraps back up around.
What?
So you can't sleep it, but you could yo-yo that shit. And then he like lifts it off, so like the fucking yo-yo spinning separate from the string in the air and then coming back down. It's crazy.
People are many.
I gotta get this. Hold on.
Remember that shit you had to do? You had to put the, you know, that loop that the yo-yo comes with on the string never fits your finger, so you had to like over loop it.
Oh yeah. That's how you do it. And that's how you take it off easily.
Yeah.
For like the easy moves and shit.
The easy movement. The fidget widget.
What do I search?
So for the listeners that are kind of confused by the clip, it's about this New York City street performer named Matthew Silver. He's like some guy that just performs in the streets of New York as basically a clown. Matthew Silver. Let me see.
Here, check out this thing real quick. I'm gonna take the sound off just in case.
It's always these Japanese guys.
Look at that.
Oh shit.
It's not even connected.
For some reason this hella reminds me of people doing vape tricks. I don't know why. They do that shit.
Yeah. Dude, there's always people like that who just find anything, like the kendama people.
Yeah.
The yo-yo people. They're all one and the same right here.
Dude, this guy is raw.
Look at that. That's not connected.
Oh, yeah,
it's just a
not.
string on a freaking ball. Look at that.
Slow-mo.
It's always like the Asian or Japanese people who be doing this crazy shit.
They just try to do it the best. Dude, that is beast. What the fuck?
It's fucking crazy. But I like this guy, though. He's tight.
Matthews. Oh, that.
I have it! I have it! Yes. 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 Yes.
Bro,
that's gonna be me when I get my fidget spinner. I have it.
I have it.
Love.
Finally.
Fidget spinner of love.
Initially, I thought this guy was just a lunatic, but apparently he does this shit on purpose.
So how do you make money doing that, though?
I'm on his site right now. It's maninwhitedress.com, and I guess maybe through YouTube clips. I mean, through YouTube, if he gets like hella hits and whatnot.
Yeah, I could see that.
Maybe
because he for sure. I don't think he's getting it off tips from the street.
He could be. I didn't see a little tip jar over there. So
how much can you make like in a day?
I don't know. You might be able to make a lot because I heard
Really?
like people that ask for money, they make a good amount of money.
Yeah,
like the homeless people
like they can make like $300 a day.
Yeah, like
that's good, dude.
Yeah, if you think about it, just like we're talking about fucking 7.3 billion people in this world, you know what I mean? If we're in San Francisco, how many people's in San Francisco? Like
a million
something,
a couple million.
And you downtown, and you know what I mean? You passing people by constantly the whole day.
You hit up the right spots.
Yeah, and you just people always got change, especially if you're walking out of a store. Like if I got some change and I'm walking out of the store, I see homeless guys out here, like free love.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They could probably make a good amount.
It sucks because you see those videos of the people who aren't really homeless and they're just
but
that's kind of a hustle too. Like
that is a hustle.
Maybe it's like maybe you deserve it because you work in the system. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, in a sense, just like them fucking elephant poachers, I guess you just got to do what you got to do.
All right, let's do the math real quick. Say you made $300 a day and you worked. How much would you work? You probably work like 6 days a week.
Like, that guy, Matthew Silver.
Let's get this calculator. I'll put on the screen. $300 a day for 6 days a week. So that's $1,800 a week.
A week?
Times 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah,
They're making
100K.
close to $100,000 a year, 93,600.
Yeah, that's kind of beast.
And that's taxless, right?
That's taxless. That's cash money.
So if the government found out you're making that much money off of like panhandling, do you have to tax that?
No, they can't because they ain't got no home. They be like, "Come get me, motherfucker! I'm right here." You know
but
what
if
I'm at?
you do? You know, you
I'm
see
at the
some of
corner
those people who got the cars and shit. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
But I guess like they would look into the bank accounts and be like, "Yo, you getting a lot of cash income. Where is this coming from?"
How does that work though? So if you're homeless, you know, you got to put an address down. You feel me?
To get a bank?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I don't really know how that works. And
maybe it's in a piggy bank, like just straight,
just cash money, just hidden in the ground or some shit.
And then like all the change, just go to the bank real quick. Can I get change in hundreds or whatever?
Yeah. They'll be like, actually, you can't do that. You have to put them in the rolls and then give it to the bank. The coins. You can't.
Coins. Yeah, you got to put it in the rolls. I used to work at a bank, dude.
Yeah.
I know the shit.
You're talking about if they bring you like the cash, they're like, can you just put this in the
like
account?
dollar bills. Like I would have done it if I was a teller.
Yeah.
Like, all right, just fucking put the ones with the ones, the five with the fives, 10 with the 10s. I'll just run it, you know, easy.
Money kind of.
Yeah. Man, working at the bank is a weird thing.
Right.
Because you touch so much money, but none of it's yours.
Yeah. Especially like big client comes through.
Yeah. And the bank that I worked at, we didn't have windows or like we didn't have a bulletproof glass. But I always wish somebody would. Just
for the experience.
You know what I mean? Like I just want somebody to, because the number one way that people rob a bank is through a note. And what you're supposed to do as a teller or whatever is just comply with them. You know, so if they say, "I'm about to stick you up,"
cuz.
If they write on a post-it, like I have a gun, give me all your money, don't tell anyone. Then you're supposed to comply. You're supposed to do what they say, wait till they leave, and then
call the cops.
Press the alarm, and you got to press 2 alarms because, like, you know, one could be an accident. You have to press like 2 separate alarms to alarm it. But I always wish that someone said like, "Yo, give me your money." And I would just like get the note and write back on it. No.
I'd be like, all right.
You know what I mean?
They'd be like, I'll write back, but all right, but let's meet after and let's split half.
Is this fucking AOL? What's going on right now? It's all next ASL. What was the L in ASL? It's age, sex, location. Damn, that's weird.
Age, sex, location.
Remember that shit?
ASL?
Like you would go into chat rooms on AOL. Fucking creepy. That's so creepy.
Yeah, actually, chat rooms are so fucking...
It's all catfishes.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Catfish before the catfish.
And their usernames will be like XOXO, cute Asian girl.
I was DBZ Boy 2K.
Wow.
What was yours?
DBZ Boy. My first or my main one was I want more rice. With a 0.
Oh, nice.
At the O for the more and a 1 at the rice.
Nice.
Real Asian boy.
Mine was just like it said, DBZ Boy 2K. You could tell I made it like year 2000.
Yeah. DBZ Boy 2K.
And I love Dragon Ball Z.
Isn't that how
I'll
funny?
go home and watch Dragon Ball Z every fucking day. That's the best. I still love Dragon Ball Z.
Shit. Beast.
They make new shit still.
Isn't that funny? You just be like, I'm gonna make a new screen name today.
Yeah.
It's like today I'm gonna make a fucking new screen name.
Yeah, I think my next screen name was Patrizzle.
Patrizzle?
Yeah, because like I wanted like a rap name.
Yeah.
But I didn't have Pmac yet.
Yeah.
And then so I don't know, Snoop Dogg, Patrizzle for shizzle my name. But it wasn't like spelled ZZLE. It was like ZL.
Patrizzle.
So instead of
ZL.
the CK and Patrick, I put ZL.
Oh, Patrizzle.
Yeah,
that's so funny. Do you remember away messages?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that hella fun? You just let your fucking screen name. I'm not screen name. You leave your AIM on.
Yeah.
And be like, I'll be right back.
Away messages were like the first like tweets. They're kind of like the first
in a sense, yeah.
You know, captions. You know. People would have long ass away messages.
Yeah, people would get creative with it.
Yeah, it wouldn't like really be what you're doing and why you're away. It's like just like advertisement or something.
Just anything.
Yeah, kids don't know that.
Yeah.
Kids don't know away messages.
They never will.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they never will.
They grew up with like screens on their phones. We had to play like on our Nokias. Freaking Snake 2.
Snake 2 was a beast.
Snake 1 is the only difference is you can't like go across the way.
Right.
But
What?
Snake 2, you could like go around. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like Snake 1, all it was that was different was you can't touch like the square. You can't touch the outside square.
Oh,
but Snake
yeah,
2, you could like, if you go down, you end up like at the top.
Yeah,
it was like a portal.
I didn't really like that one. I mean, I like the original Snake.
It's better on like an actual Nokia,
It's
because I
only
tried
fun on
downloading
the
it like on an iPhone.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not.
You need that like tactile feeling.
They're coming back with the Nokia.
Yeah,
I think so.
I damn near want one.
I wouldn't mind, just to have a little side phone.
Not even a side phone, like my main phone. Sometimes I feel like I'm too distracted.
Dude.
You know?
All the time. I look at my phone and then your brain's just processing all these apps and they got the notifications on each one. I'm like, just looking at it, I'm like, fuck. Get stressed out.
I want to enjoy the world again.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on my phone.
Dude.
I look at screens all day anyway. Like,
look how many screens we got right here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Crazy.
That's fucking nuts.
It's nuts.
Not even including our phones.
It's insane. Like, remember when touch screen was first like kind of introduced? It wasn't on the iPhone. It was on like those Palm Pilots. You remember Palm Pilots?
Palm Pilots were
That's
beast.
OG. Those, for the kids listening, the Palm Pilots were like these little electronic devices before the iPhones and
It's
before.
basically like a Kindle.
Yeah, it's like a Kindle.
A smaller Kindle.
And you have like a stylus,
Yeah.
and you could write, and it wasn't as intuitive. Like now with the iPhone, it touches like really easy. Like it makes sense of what you're doing really easily, and you could force touch, and you could do multiple touches at once. But on the Palm Pilot, you could like, you need to fucking scribe that shit.
Yeah, that's why they had the stylus. It's
Yeah.
Like, dush,
Yeah.
dush. There's like each fucking.
And the pixels were so big, like you couldn't do anything like intricate.
Yeah.
Like, now we got like billions of fucking pixels on our phones.
Which is fucking
Insane.
crazy.
Like, I think the pixels on my phone right now are as much or more than this screen right here, than this HD TV. Amazing, right?
It's kind of crazy where technology is going.
Fucking crazy.
It's like that the Google Lens that's coming up.
Google Lens, what's
Yeah,
that?
it's kind of like that thing there. The Google glasses that came out like last year.
No, that was a long time ago. Google
Was
Glass.
that? Yeah, maybe like 2-3 years ago. I don't remember, but
It was a while ago. It's like the little thing on the right side eye.
But they're I think they're making something called the Google Lens, which basically is, it might be, they released it at the Google like developer conference or whatever that is. And I don't know if it's a phone or if it's like, I think it's part of the phone, like an app or some shit like that. But anything you take a picture of, it'll fucking like, it'll analyze it and then it'll pull up all the specs of everything. Like, oh, this is a audio tech. Like,
Really?
yeah. It's crazy.
They had that for Silicon Valley episode.
Right.
Like,
oh yeah.
In that Silicon Valley episode, it was like they're making fun of it, but the app was called Seafood, but not SEA.
Like seafood, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something they brought up in one of the demos too. Like, say you're walking around in fucking San Francisco and there's like a new restaurant. You're like, oh shit! You take a picture of it, it analyzes it. It'll tell you what it is, what the menu is, and it'll even like help you make reservations.
That's fucking amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking cool.
It's cool, but it's kind of like, man, it's doing all the thinking for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I always thought it was crazy doing that with the books. You could just look at any book or album cover,
Right.
And then that's easier though, because it's like the same picture.
Yeah.
But to do that for food would be crazy, because like not all food looks the same.
Yeah.
Not all dishes look the same.
That's the problem with that was one of the flaws of the whole concept of the Google Lens. It's like not everything's the same, and maybe it'll analyze it like differently.
Yeah.
But what's cool about it is the more you use it, the
smarter it gets.
The smarter it gets, which is kind of cool and scary.
So they would just have to like build a database based on people using it and people like, I guess, giving them, or maybe the internet growing, like maybe if you search hot dog or something, right? Hella hot dogs show up, and then like it takes those pictures and knows like, oh, these are what hot dogs look like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then like the more,
but how do you do that for like sisig? Sisig looks different in every dish.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess that's something that'll adapt more towards you. I guess that's what they're trying to make it seem like. The more you use it, the more it adapts. And then they were saying that cameras basically are going to kill the keyboard.
Cameras,
like Google Lens, like
how so?
Kind of like how Snapchat is being used right now. Like we're just like sending videos to quickly describe what we're doing or what we're seeing instead of like typing to each other.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying with the Google Lens. It's just gonna kill the keyboard. We're gonna be like quickly communicating with each other through the lens instead of having to type through like a text box or search things.
I don't think the keyboard will ever die.
I don't know. That's just something that I was reading. It could not.
I mean, it could change the way that we do certain things, but you always need a keyboard. I think writers need keyboards.
Yeah.
People are gonna read forever. Mm-hmm. Like that shit's not going away.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess more towards the search engine area. I don't know.
I could see how things like Alexa, Siri, all those smart voice activated things could kind of kill stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's got to be crazy accurate. You got to feel like you're talking to a fucking person.
Right.
You know?
Shit.
Isn't that crazy how like these computers could kind of do it, but humans still could interpret things like way better?
It's the human, the human aspect.
Yeah. Like what is that?
I don't know. It's just...
You just like... I could say ketchup a bunch of different ways or some shit. And you'll always know that I'm saying ketchup, but maybe if you say a little bit weird, fucking Siri won't understand what I'm saying.
Like ketchup.
Yeah. Or if you have like an accent or something.
Or you're saying like potato.
Yeah.
Tomato.
These fucking... Is there like a new generation to call them? Like, all right, we're millennials. What's the next generation after millennials?
We're not really millennials, are we?
Yeah, we are.
Are we? Like,
I
thought it was after like 95 or some shit like that.
Nah, I think us too. Like people who came of age
during the smartphone
in the
age.
2000s.
Oh, okay.
So like after the year 2000.
Okay. Basically
after the new millennium, basically.
Yeah, our molding ages. Yeah.
Like I was in 3rd grade in the year 2000. So I was coming of age, you know, like
that is crazy,
right?
Yeah.
So we're millennials.
Yeah, basically. I don't think there's like a year cutoff or like, oh shit. 93.
Oh, you ain't a fucking millennial.
I was born before 95. I ain't a fucking millennial.
I think what was the year before us? Generation X? Am I just making shit up?
I don't know.
I probably am.
Fact check.
Whatever.
Somebody fact check us.
Kids of the future, but here is the past.
Hey.
Listen closely. You can hear the grad music in the background. Yeah. This is a fight. This is a brawl between parents at a graduation.
Oh, he pushed the lady.
The kids are walking in the auditorium right now, full cap and gown.
I wonder what sparked this fight.
I don't know.
She's like, excuse me, sir. I can't see with your big ass DSLR in the way. Can you please put that away? Like, don't fucking talk to me like that.
I like this guy in the background. He's like saying, at the graduation, listen.
At the graduation. I'm surprised no one yelled World Star. Like World Star.
Shout out to all the grads coming in.
Yeah.
It's grad season. We fuck with y'all.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all the prom goers. Yep. You seen promposals? Crazy.
That thing going around on Instagram?
I mean, yeah, that's really what the spark of promposals is.
Yeah,
it's that instant gratification that, oh, this could go viral if I do something hella big.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
I just saw one literally just before we started. It said, will you go to prom? Mm-hmm. Or like, will you go with me to prom? But prom was spelled on 4 ass cheeks of like 2 of his homies.
Right. Shit. Damn. Back then, we would have gotten in trouble for that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? If we posted that kind of shit.
Did you ever do a promposal or see like a big promposal?
I mean, I used to get creative with my... This is actually how funny. I had a promposal fail. Which was pretty funny. So I was asking one of my homies to come with me with my senior prom. And I pulled up to her crib and with like, I forget, it was like balloons and something like a cake or some shit that said like prom, you know what I mean? And then I put that shit in front of her door and then like I knocked on the door, you know, thinking she's going to come out. And I'm like waiting with my homie. I'm like, hey, bro, should I come? Like, what's going on? Like, for hella long. And then it turns out it was the wrong house. It was the fucking wrong house. It was the one right next to it. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
And I think she happened to, like, come out of her real house and was like, yo, what are you doing here? This and that. And I was like, oh, man. Motive. Yeah. You were so dumb. That's a prom fail. Promposal fail.
I had a promposal fail to me.
Yeah.
So I promised myself that I would only go to my junior prom and my senior ball.
Okay.
And like I wasn't gonna go to anybody else's because like people have asked me to go to prom and I turned them down. And I'm like, I don't want to like make any exceptions because that's fucked up to them, right? And then
hot commodity over there. It's like, I didn't want to,
back in the day. Back in high school.
Yeah, that's
so
beast.
I just graduated high school. It's like my first year in college. And then I'm like sort of talking to this girl, and she asked me before like if I would consider going to prom with her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, nah. And I told her that I wouldn't go to any of the proms, and that's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And like I wasn't really like feeling her too much at this time. But so she like consults with other people. She consults with like her friends. She consults with my friends, and they're all telling her like, no,
like,
don't ask him.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I mean?
He already said no. He's not playing games.
Yeah. So I'm at this show rehearsal, right? This like talent show rehearsal. I'm just starting up like my rap shit, and I'm at this like little talent show rehearsal with a bunch of friends, and I get like a call from her. She says to go outside. And then she like fucking decorated my car with like all Spider-Man stuff because she knows I love Spider-Man. Yeah. And then gave me like hella Spider-Man gifts and asked me to prom. I had to say no. I was like, I told you before, dude.
Yeah. Hey,
like,
but thanks for the gifts. Like,
you know what I mean?
Spider-Man.
I kept the gifts. I kept the gifts.
And was she hella sad? Was all the homies there and shit? Or was it like, just her?
It was like her. I forget. But that sucks.
Motive.
I felt bad doing it, but
it's like, I told you.
I mean, I told you before. Like go ask somebody else. You know what I mean?
Shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, man.
And it would be wrong if you said yes, because like, you're going back on your word.
Exactly. I'm a man of my word. Yeah. That's one thing about me. If I say something, fucking mean it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking mean it. I'm gonna do that shit, or I'm at least try to do it.
Right. Man, that's funny as
lesson
fuck.
learned. If somebody says like no the first time, just because you do like this big promposal gesture, they might say no in a worse way.
Yeah.
You know? But
it's like you knew. Don't set yourself up for failure.
Hella set it up.
Hella motive.
Here's Drake saying yes stuff.
I had a close friend of mine that didn't support my album, but then like supported other people's stuff, and I asked them why, and their response was, I don't want to look thirsty, and you get enough love as it is. And it made me think, like, it's crazy that we're all here on Earth for we're all here on Earth for a limited amount of time, and we got to show love while we're here. So tonight, I want to say, Vanessa Hudgens, you look incredible tonight. I want to say Ludacris.
Wait, let's just go back real quick. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see this video. So he says, Vanessa Ann Hudgens, you're looking incredible tonight. He's trying to give her the D.
Yeah.
Hey, Vanessa Hudgens, you look incredible tonight. I want to say,
if you lip read Nicki Minaj, she said, what about me? And I'm a bad lip reader, but you can see what that is.
Yeah.
I want to say Ludacris, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but I've always been a big fan of yours, man. I got a lot of love for you. I want to let you know that face to face while I'm still here. I want to say Nicki Minaj, I'm so glad we found our way back because I love you and I could never, ever, ever see it any other way.
That's love.
I want to say Lil Wayne, if it wasn't for the risk you took, none of us would be here tonight. And I want to say, my dad got on a purple suit with purple shoes. Boy, if you don't stop.
He said, boy, if you don't stop. That's beast.
And I like that acceptance speech.
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit got me juiced. Made me like feel positive and shit.
Right? Drake knows how to work a crowd, man.
Yeah, that's beast. He's a true entertainer.
He is in all aspects. Like I remember when he hosted the ESPYs, funny ass ESPYs.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that, but
he did this one with Blake Griffin, and they were like trying to pretend to be each other. He was like, I look like a black guy who swam in a bowl of Cheetos.
Basically, because that's hella funny. Because if you crush up Cheetos or whatever, it's a little white and it's a little red. So.
But he looks black.
Yeah, but he looks black.
What is Blake Griffin? I don't even know.
I think he's black.
He's probably black.
Fact check. Young
It's
David.
Weird. Wait, what awards was that again? That just happened? BMI?
Billboards.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Billboards.
Yeah,
Billboards. Okay.
Billboards.
Yeah.
Blake Griffin is.
I didn't know, by the way, that Logic was black until I heard fucking Black Spider-Man.
What the fuck?
Well, you didn't know either?
Nah.
Is this blowing your mind right now?
Yeah, that's actually hella crazy.
Yo, Logic is half black.
He's half black
and half
okay.
white.
Isn't
that crazy? Because he talks about like, I'm as black as my auntie, I'm as white as like whoever.
And his shit is like #1 right now over Kendrick's.
Oh,
his
is
album.
it?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't listened to it, but
I haven't listened to it. He had a song that's called like, or it's like with Alicia Cara, but he's singing like, I want to die, I don't want to live, and it's like sounds uplifting. But he's saying, I just want to die. I just want to die today.
That's what he said?
Like that.
That's kind of beast.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, I don't want to be alive. I just want to die.
That's
today. And it sounds tight, but I'm like, shit, I haven't listened to more of it. It's from his album, but it's like, it's weird. I like the feel, but the message is like,
yeah.
I don't know about that. This is kind of 13 Reasons Why right here.
Blake Griffin is Afro-Haitian.
Afro-Haitian.
Wait. Oh, that's his dad.
So,
hold up.
Does that mean like a black guy from Haiti?
I think so.
It sounds like it, right?
I just looked up Blake Griffin heritage and it's too much research.
You know how? All right, so you could be black, but you're Cuban or something. You know, or you're from the Dominican Republic, but you're a fucking black guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, what do you call that? Like,
I don't know. It's like when you're Mexican.
Is that like Afro-Cuban? And then there's like a different Cuban.
I guess
there's like fucking Caucasian Cuban.
I don't know. I guess that's like when you're Asian. You don't call yourself like Asian Jap.
Like I'm Filipino, but I'm light skinned Filipino, and you see some dark ass like into cuts, Pinoys. You know what I mean?
So shit.
Yeah. What are you?
I'm Korean. Whoa, straight Korean.
Where's your family from?
Korea. Molded.
Come on, bro.
All right, so my parents grew up in Korea, but they moved over to the East Coast.
The East Coast. You could have been a fucking East Coast boy.
Yeah, I could have been a real East Coast boy. Moved to Delaware initially, and then once they had my sisters, they decided to move to San Diego, and then the rest is history.
So, were you born in San Diego?
No, I was born in Stanford Hospital. Shout out Cardinals. You know what I mean?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so that was pretty tight. Born at Stanford Hospital.
Sick. I'm like straight Tagalog, bougie, Filipino.
Were you born here? Or,
I was born here. I never went to the Philippines ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you like to go?
I want to go. You know, I'm from the islands, but haven't been back to my roots. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to.
I want to touch the land.
You got family
I
out
want to
there?
take it in. I probably got family out there. I don't really know.
Right.
I don't really know much about my dad's side, but my mom's side, they're like all here.
Okay.
You know, which is cool because they're all in the Bay Area. So I grew up with like all my cousins, all my aunties and uncles and stuff.
I feel like that's how a lot of like Filipino families are around the Bay.
Yeah.
Like
they like sticking by each other, you know. That's one thing that I like about like the Filipino culture. Like family is very important. But there's also shit that I don't like.
Right.
You know? A bunch of shit. Like the tiny racism.
Oh yeah.
You know,
everyone's
just
racist.
a little
though.
bit racist.
Everyone's racist. They just don't know it.
Yeah. I'm
So
sure we're a little bit
ignorant.
racist, but not that racist.
Right.
You know,
And it's everyone's racist. Just keep it G.
it's cool growing up around like in a melting pot
Mm-hmm.
where you get to see a bunch of different cultures.
Yeah.
And you get to experience and live with a bunch of different cultures and shit.
That's why we're fucking spoiled in the Bay Area,
Hell yeah.
dude. You don't really realize growing up.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
seriously surrounded by so many cultures. Like when I was growing up, I had like Arabic friends. I had black friends. I had fucking Asian friends. Like literally every fucking race.
Yeah.
Like literally every fucking race. And I think that's why like I like so many different types of foods.
We
Like
got
I'm
good
not
food
picky.
over here.
Yeah, we got hella good food over here. I'm not picky because like growing up, I would eat at like my homie's house, and then just everyone would have different food, and I kind of like appreciate that shit.
I hella appreciate it.
Yeah, for real.
I didn't appreciate good Filipino food until like you go away for a while.
Yeah.
You know, because you probably don't appreciate good Korean food like some, or like maybe when you're younger, it was just always there.
Right.
You know?
You're like, when you're growing up, you're like, I don't want to bring this shit to school. Like, I want fucking Lunchables, man.
I know.
Like, Mom,
I was hella jealous of the white kids with the Lunchables.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck.
And my cousin would have that shit too. I was like, fuck, why did she get the fucking Lunchables? I want that shit.
Like, the Lunchables are fire, Mom. Come on.
But when you look at Lunchables, it's really just like hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like a child charcuterie plate. Like fucking cheese and crackers.
That shit looks nasty now.
What's your favorite Lunchable?
Now that I'm an adult. I thought it was just the one with like the ham and the crackers and the cheese and shit.
There's a bunch. They're like when we were growing up, they used to have the mini hamburgers. Yeah, they used to have mini hamburgers. They used to have the hot dogs.
Man,
The
I used
pizza.
to always want that shit. I used to want Hot Pockets. I used to want Bagel Bites. I used to want Lunchables.
Toaster strudels. Fucking fire.
I never really had that shit growing up. I
Yeah.
did have cereal though.
Oh yeah.
Cereal was on point, key.
Cereal
Major
was
key.
fire.
It was always
Peanut
like
butter Cap'n Crunch.
that was
That's
your
the one.
shit.
That's the one.
See, I can't do peanut butter too much sometimes because like it gets heavy.
Yeah.
You know, you need that milk to like water it down.
Yeah, for sure.
I would go. What would I get? I would get Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Always.
Fire. Tricks. Fire.
Yeah.
Every now and then Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Fire. And Lucky Charms, people think that they want all the marshmallows. Nah, you don't.
Nah, it's too much.
It's too much
It's all
marshmallow.
about balance. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
A little crunch, a little soft.
Exactly.
Soft texture
Yeah.
from the marshmallow.
If I'm getting really creative, I might go for Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, Fruity Pebbles.
Pretty good.
I would fucking love the Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Those
Cocoa
are so fire
Pebbles
because
are
they would
good.
turn the milk into chocolate milk,
Yeah.
and it'd be so beast. So
Rice
fucking beast.
Krispies, I like listening to it after you pour the milk
Oh,
in.
dude. Actually, yeah. I think that has to do with like the experience of it.
Yeah.
It's like they're just hearing that crackle, like snap, crackle, pop. That was actually their slogan.
Yeah, Snap. That's their, what do they call it?
Is it slogan? I don't know.
No. It's the
Motto?
Characters. What
Oh yeah. The
are they
little
called?
the elves or whatever.
Yeah, but what is that called? They have it for football teams. They have
Mascot.
Mascot. There you go.
Mascot.
Yeah.
Mascot.
Snap, Crackle, and Pop. The little Snap, Crackle, and Pop elves.
Shout out them.
But they got
There was this one. I think it's from Trader Joe's. They were like Honey O's.
those are fire.
You know what I
dude.
mean? They were like
Those
the
are
Cheerios,
fucking
and they had the
fire.
shit inside of them.
Yeah,
Dude, I can't find those. I don't know if they have them
I
anymore.
think you could get it at Costco.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
that shit was beast.
In bulk.
In bulk.
Mhm.
What? I'm gonna have to peep that next time.
I think it's Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey bunches of no. That's Honey Bunches of Oats. I'm talking about Honey O's. They were like Cheerio looking things, but they had like granola inside the O.
I thought that's what I'm talking about.
Honey Bunches of Oats is just like they got the little flat looking things with the oats inside and the sliced almonds or whatever. Honey Bunches of Oats more like
Oh yeah, that's not it. Never mind.
I don't even know if Honey O's is the right name.
Oh yeah, it is Honey O's.
You know what I'm talking about?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fucking fire, dude.
But I swear they had like little things inside of them.
Yeah, right there.
They do? Oh, yep. That's the one. I didn't know Quaker made those.
Fucking fire.
That's beast.
I wonder if
beast.
you used to think like milk was like hella good for you, but now we got all this knowledge on like hella shit's actually bad for you. But it always changes. It's always like, oh, this is good. Now it's bad. Now it's good.
I guess it's more towards like where you get your milk from. You know what I mean? If it's from cows that are feeding on mulch and all that.
Oh, damn, you
shit,
researched this.
It's just like, that's what I think about. I always think about food. I don't know why.
Nah, because you love food.
Yeah,
dude.
I fucking love food. So I want to know what's like going into my body after a while. Because growing up, like, I didn't know what the fuck nutrition was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we ate fucking, my dad cooked us fucking like rice, eggs, and Oscar Mayer wieners all day. It's because I bring over like the homies and shit, and little, you know, teenagers, we fucking eat a lot of food. So that's what it was. The cheapest good food, I guess. So I didn't really know what nutrition was until like, I guess I got to college.
I know, we gotta have good nutrition though.
Yeah,
because you don't want to be like that old guy with your back all fucked up.
You
cool. You want to like be healthy. You want to be strong.
You gotta have that good posture.
You want to be fucking strong. You feel me?
Be fucking strong. Oh shit. Okay. Did she get 3 lights? Did she get the 3 lights? Oh yeah. That's B.
That's how you want to be when you're older. This lady is like 85 years old.
I wonder if she had like
a G.
Yeah, I wonder if she had like a weightlifting background, or if she just started to do it when she was older.
She probably just started to do it when she was older.
That's kind of crazy.
Because she doesn't have like a crazy athletic body or anything.
Right. But she looks like at least 60. Maybe not, like 70.
You could do like those rope things with her hair right here.
Battle ropes?
Yeah, battle ropes.
Or she's laying down on her back.
Just get her and her twin and just be like, all right, grandma.
30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. Or fucking
2.
Or at Venice Beach, Muscle Beach, they got that rope you can climb up. So you can basically do damn near Rapunzel.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. She's fucking Rapunzel right here.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
This is Rapunzel now, before and after.
Powerlifting is a mania community.
Yeah.
I see some, like, shout out you guys. Like, if you're working hard, Like, I ain't tripping. But, like, I seen some videos on IG where, like, people are lifting and they pee their pants.
Oh, man.
You know, I'm like, okay.
I seen
that's where we go, huh?
Like people passing out and shit.
Yeah, passing out is like, okay, I could see that maybe, just because like you giving it
the exertion of the force.
Yeah, and I guess pissing in your pants is like, giving it your all, but like, just go pee before.
I think the craziest thing is when they pass out, but they didn't move the fucking bar. It's a deadlift and they're trying to lift it up using all their strength. It's like way too big than they can handle. And then they end up passing out, but like they never move the bar. Yeah,
it's too fucking heavy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that is like it's like a pull instead of like a push where you're starting with the bar like already up in a position. I don't know. I
don't know. Powerlifting's crazy.
Powerlifting.
Shit scares me though.
Yeah. I don't like watching them gym fail videos.
Nah, yeah, that's bad.
Or like it's.
I seen this video of this guy. And he's all like trying to flex.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's like with a couple kids. And he's like, all right, let me go hit this bench real quick. I don't even know how much was on it. It was like 2 plates or something.
Yeah.
Not like crazy big, but not small either.
Right.
And he's like, I could hit this shit. He's a scrawny guy.
Yeah.
He probably hasn't benched in a while. He puts it up, falls right to his chest, and it has the clamps on both sides.
Right. So it's just like staying there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's by himself?
Nah, he's with kids, but like the kids aren't going to do shit.
Yeah.
So he like reaches over, I think he unclamps one and then he throws a plate off, and then these guys come in and then they like help lift it off of him, and he just looks hella moated. You know what I mean?
He's just like fucking. I've seen plenty of videos like that, so I can imagine what it is like.
It's bad.
You know who's hella funny? Who's a funny he's not a powerlifter, but he's like kind of like a gym shark. Can we pull up Instagram on here?
Yeah,
we could look up Robert Frank. He's hella funny. He's like this guy that just gives motivational speeches.
Robert Frank 615.
Yeah, is he just this big guy? Yeah. Play. I don't know. There's this one about play the Glorious House of Gains, I guess. This shit.
Chico, de Mayo, a day that we celebrate Mexico's victory over the Battle of Puebla in 1862, has turned into a day where every race, color, and creed shows up to their local cantina for an all-night shit show of unlimited shots of tequila and multiple bad decisions. And since Cinco de Mayo falls on a Friday, International Arm Day, your fucking ass better be in the glorious House of Games doing the Guido pump. 15 to 20 sets of bicep, tricep, supersets. Because if you want some big booty cutie to take a ride on your fucking chorizo, your guns better be hugging the fucking sleeves. And for one night, and one night only, we're gonna rename the Guido Pump the Amigo Pump to celebrate Cinco de motherfucking Games. Because when you're jacked and juicy, the hoes get loosey. And when you and your boys walk into your local on the border, and your guns are busting the seams of your speeding and spreadshirt, you're gonna have the hottest gringa all over your pinga. And later on that night, when you have her bent over your bed, she's gonna be screaming, "Ay, papi, don't stop me." Now you're the most interesting man in the world. Hasta la vista, adios amigos. It's 8 o'clock, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Cinco de Genzo.
Cinco de Genzo. This guy gets me pumped, bro.
That's hella funny.
I like him.
I gotta follow this guy.
Yeah. And people like this are like, just get you in a good mood.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I'm about to go attack this shit. Whatever it is that I'm about to do, whether it's working out or just like anything.
Yeah. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. I think his fight's coming up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
I forget. We gotta look that.
Well,
shit
Vladimir Klitschko got smacked by Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, and that's wait. Vladimir, is he the reigning champ?
Yeah, he's a champ, but he just got beat by Anthony Joshua, and that's the guy that fucking what's his face? What's the guy's name?
Shannon Briggs.
Shannon Briggs.
Yeah.
That he like torments.
Yeah.
Like that one video. He pulled up to him because he paddle boards every day, Vladimir Klitschko, and they both live in Florida. Yeah. So he pulls up on a fucking boat and makes a wake that just fucking knocks him off his paddleboard. He's like, haha, let's go, champ. You ain't the champ. I'm the champ. I'm saying it to myself. Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ. He pulls up. I remember he pulls up to a restaurant too when he's eating, and then fucking starts eating his food.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, fuck, bro.
This guy's fucking many.
That probably got to him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's probably what maybe was an issue in that fight that he lost, or whoever.
Oh, no, it wasn't an issue.
You don't think so?
Not an issue. I mean, this guy, I think he's mentally tough, and he's strong. His wife is Hayden Panettiere, actually.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
What?
The cheerleader.
Yeah,
the fucking cheerleader
from fucking Remember the Titans.
She wasn't Remember the Titans. No, but she was a cheerleader in Heroes. Remember that show?
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it got canceled anyway.
Oh wait, what?
And then I think they tried to bring it back, and I don't think it did good either.
I just looked up the Shannon Briggs, and it says test positive for increased testosterone level, so his fight to be canceled.
Oh man,
with Fres Oquendo fight. That's actually literally just happened yesterday.
Come on, let's go, champ.
Come on. Wait, what does that mean though? Has tested positive for dramatically increased levels of testosterone? Does that mean steroids?
So maybe that doesn't mean. I mean, it could be TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, but it might not be. It may be. Maybe he's doing something that's naturally boosting his testosterone.
That's true though, because he is intaking like a lot of like natural shit.
Yeah.
So like he could just be like
his testosterone's going up from like the shit that's allowed, because it doesn't say blatantly. That it says may be canceled or is canceled.
Fight to be canceled. I think postponed. So recognized so-called super was post.
I don't know. He's old. Just let him do his thing, man. He's positive,
right? See, it could be true because like he wasn't always like healthy and shit.
Yeah.
So it
he
could
has
be his body,
a lung problem.
Yeah, it could be his body, like just naturally, fucking rebuilding testosterone. I don't know, but still, let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
I'm still rooting for him, bro. I want to see that fight.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be something fun.
All right. Anything else before we take off?
Oh, 44, 22. I don't know, man. Episode 44
for real,
in the books.
Thank you guys for listening. I want everybody who's been a fan of Hella Moted, so please support us.
Yeah.
Hit us up in the comments. Let's get this shit started on SoundCloud. HellaMoted.com for everything.
Yep.
Go to
the newly revamped Hella Moted.
Newly revamped HellaMoted.com.
Yes, sir. Hey, shout out our intern Adam. He couldn't be here today, but we really appreciate everything he does.
Yep.
We miss you. We're gonna see you next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What else? I want people to leave us reviews on iTunes.
Yeah.
The next review that we get on iTunes, we'll read it. Thank you guys for the other people who've left us reviews. We really appreciate it.
She keeps us going.
Let me go over here and hit my music.
Drop that drop.
Good morning, sunshine.
This was episode number, what number was this? 44. We climbing up.
Dude.
Climbing up.
Every week.
It's like May now. It's the end of May, damn near now. I remember last year at this time thinking like, yo, I really want to make a podcast. And we got it.
Dude, see where this shit evolved from, man. We used to record on a mahjong table, man.
It's amazing. It just keeps on going up. We got incredible sponsors. Look at our link on all the episodes. If you support the sponsors, it supports us as a show. And we appreciate you guys for doing that. Yeah, we want to make the shows better and better, get good guests, research it, and just, make it entertaining for you on your drive home or your drive to work or wherever you're listening to, in your office. Thank you for listening to the podcast. What else, man?
Shit, seriously, just thank you. Just thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. If you want to see the videos, go to our YouTube, hellamoda.com. We post the YouTube videos along with the audio. And thank you. Yee!
Let's get it.